A year and a half ago, I proposed to Eileen. I planned it all out, and I knew what I was going to say. I was going to tell her how much she meant to me, how much I loved her. But before that can happen, I forgot. I forgot everything. I was literally in so much pain, I felt like I was going to throw up. All I remember is I mumbled a few words, got on my knees, and she said yes. Thank God. As I started thinking about the wedding, I didn't want the same thing to happen to me that happened to me before. I didn't want the day to pass and not be able to tell her how much she's changed my life. And that's why I made this video. Everybody knows how we met in Canada, but nobody knows my side of the story. So here it is. In August 2012, we had a youth retreat in Canada. There were about 2,000 young people there. I remember when I was getting ready for that weekend, I didn't expect much. I actually didn't even want to go. But at the last minute, I decided to go. I first noticed Eileen that weekend when she sang a song called Blessings. At the moment, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was love at first sight or if I was just hypnotized by her voice. But when I saw her sing that day, I knew I wanted to meet her. Everyone knows I'm a shy guy. It's not like me to make the first move. But somehow, that weekend, I didn't even care. I wasn't going to let anything stop me from talking to her. The funny part is that we actually have a picture of our first conversation together. Eileen told me later on she hated my shirt. She thought I was dressed like a papi chulo. But I guess, even with my ugly shirt, that day was the beginning of the rest of our lives together. I went home that weekend knowing my life was changed. I truly believe God had sent me an angel straight out of heaven. I look at my life now in two parts. My life before I met Eileen and my life after I met Eileen. Before I met Eileen, my life seemed like it was on autopilot. I felt like I lived the same day over and over again. Well, I'm a chef, so I can probably explain things better comparing it to food. Before Eileen, my life was like a arroz con pollo without the pollo, or like a sundae without the cherry. I know that people say this stuff all the time, but for me it's true. I guess you could say that before Eileen, I was kind of broken. I was fragile and sad, but then Eileen came along and mended all the parts of me that were weak. She filled in all the cracks in my life. Any sadness that I had, she took away. Everything became more exciting, more fun, more special. Because of Eileen, my life found meaning that I didn't have before. Even my relationship with God became stronger because of her. People ask me all the time how I feel about Eileen. And to answer that question, I think it would be appropriate to quote one of her favorite movies. Take love, multiply it by infinity, and take it to the depths of forever, and you still only have a glimpse of how I feel about her. Eileen, thank you for filling my life with love, laughter, and joy. You're my best friend. I'm so excited to be able to spend the rest of my life with you. Thank you for being my pollo to my arroz con pollo and the cherry on top of my sundae. I'm so proud to finally call you my wife. I love you.